Hey YouTube Nation, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. It is November 25th, 2025, 2 days until Thanksgiving, and that's exciting. Everyone gets a day off from work, so that's always fun. What is it? Gold is 4,130 at the time of this video, so that's nice. And silver is just over $51 per ounce. It's kind of hanging in that $50 to $52 range as of late, which is nice. So are we actually seeing some stability with silver? Who knows? Time will tell. I kind of doubt it. I think volatility is still in the future for us. One thing I think that is interesting, though, is that historically, anecdotally, I would say that this time of the year, due to the holiday season and the economy ramping up a bit, precious metal prices tend to pull back. We really haven't seen that yet. Will we see that in December as we get closer to Christmas? Who knows? But as of right now, we're not seeing that effect. Whereas I can say on just witnessing it from being in the industry over the last 10-15 years, that typically we do have a pullback right now this time of year, but that's not happening. So that's very interesting. Maybe the economic forecast isn't that great for this holiday season, which I can understand. What's going on in the shop? Yesterday was incredibly busy. I didn't think it was going to be, but my God, we were slammed. We didn't get out of here until late again yesterday, but very, very grateful for all the business. We definitely appreciate that. We're going to do a premiums and inventory update here for you guys and gals shortly. One noticeable change, but other than that, everything is pretty much par for the course. Talk about one deal that we did yesterday, and this goes into a comment that a customer made yesterday morning, who's also a viewer on this on our YouTube channel, and that he was basically saying that he appreciated the spreads that I operate with, and also the efficiency of how I have the business structured, meaning how we process deals, get everybody paid for quickly as possible, and also keep our profit margins as slim as I do. And we had a deal yesterday that kind of highlights that. One customer yesterday sold us 24 1-ounce Krugerrands, gold Krugerrands that is, and right now, and we're doing this through the holiday season, we're paying 99% on 1-ounce gold foreign coins such as Krugerrands, Maple Leafs also. We'll go over that here in a second when we run the premiums. So we paid her $97,178 on that transaction. Of course, that's a business check. And I immediately, she hadn't even left the property yet before I had locked it in and sold it to one of our wholesale partners. And I sold that deal for $97,608. So on a $97,000 deal, I made $430. And I will do that all day long, folks. So please keep dumping those materials on us. This is the bullion business, and we make about, on that deal, we made 0.4 to 0.5% on that deal. And that's the bullion business, baby. That's what we're here to do. And, we're slinging deals left and right here. And I try to keep my margins as tight as possible. For one reason, well, two reasons. One, I want to keep, obviously making money and attracting you guys to come into the shop. But also, I want to stay busy. And that gets back to the conversation I was having with the gentleman yesterday in my shop is I cannot be idle. So we have to be busy. We have to be slinging deals. I have friends who are in the industry who run like the traditional coin shop that you kind of think about when someone says coin shop, just kind of like, books on the shelves, old type coins in the trays, that type of material. And they will tell me that they're literally seeing 3-4 customers a day. I can never do that. So one of the main reasons why I keep my margins as tight as I do is to make sure that we do not idle and that we are constantly slinging deals, because I personally cannot stay idle, as you can probably tell from these videos. And also, what's the point? If I were seeing 3 or 4 customers a day, I would close. Like, I just wouldn't be here. I would find something else to do to occupy my time. I would not be open for that. So we're going to keep slinging these deals. We're going to keep these margins tight. I have some other news here that I think will interest some of you, and we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it right now, I guess. We're going to start taking silver scrap again, alloyed silver. I've been working diligently, getting through our backstock of what we've taken in over the last 3 or 4 months before the refinery shut down on taking it. And I'm down to maybe 2,000 ounces left, so I feel comfortable enough starting to take that back in across the counter. Part of that is, well, we're getting to the point where, you know, we're clearing our backstop up, or our backflow, but also recently, I would say the last week or 2 weeks, we've been getting a lot of nasty comments about us not taking alloyed silver. And I kind of get it, kind of don't get it, but I do understand that right now we're going into the holiday season. Unemployment is ramping up, unfortunately. A lot of people are in a financial position they're not used to being in. And when they come in to sell their goods, such as sterling silver, flatware, and alloyed silver, that type of material, they don't want to be told no. So I understand that. I can wrap my mind around that. The nastiness was kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we are going to start taking alloyed silver again. The rate kind of sucks, but we'll go over that here in a second. But I guess the good news is we are taking it again, and we'll see for how long, but the rate's not good, guys. So without further ado, let's jump into these premiums. Oh, one more thing, folks. As you can see right below me here, I think I pointed to the right spot. The best way to reach out to us is at info@igscoin.com. That's our email address. That's routinely monitored. Please don't, if you want to make if you got a question or want to place an order, please don't call into the shop or send it through one of our company emails, because those are they are not routinely monitored. Please reach out to the info@igscoin.com email address, and that is more routinely monitored. All right, let's do these premiums. All right, guys and gals, no change here. Let's do both of these at the same time here. Gold bars, we pay 98% on them. 1 ounce, 98% of spot, fractional, 98% of melt. And also, if you have bars that are 100 grams or larger than 100 grams in size, we will buy them at 98%, but they do go to the refinery first for verification before we pay out on them. Fractional foreign gold, such as sovereigns, ducats, liras, coronas, pesos, what else? Francs, marks, we pay 98% of melt on those. Raw pre-33 gold, we pay 98% of melt on it. Some graded pre-33 gold, we're paying 98% of melt. I saw MS64 Saints yesterday selling for 0.5% below melt. That's pretty rough, folks. $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins, we will pay 98% of melt on those. Now, modern foreign gold, such as Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, Kangaroos, Pandas, Australian Nuggets, Britannias, and Philharmonics, 1 ounce coins of these, we will pay 99%. We're going to do that through the holiday season. Now, the fractional components of those, so the 1/4 ounce, the tenths, the 1/2 ounce version of these, 98% of melt on those. But 1 ounce foreign gold, we pay 99%. All right, folks. Fractional gold eagles. 1/10 ounce gold eagles, we buy them at melt plus 3%, sell them at melt plus 6%. We have quite a few of those in the shop, so if you're interested in those, please reach out or come on in. 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce, I am out of. We buy the quarters at melt plus 2%, the halves at melt. And when we sell them, when we get them in the shop, we'll sell them at melt plus 5 and melt plus 3, respectively. All right, 1 ounce gold eagles, we're buying them at spot minus 1% and sell them at spot plus 2%. Get that lid out of the way there. And we got a handful of these in the shop, not a lot, but we still have some. Our one price change here for the day. We are now buying 1 ounce gold buffaloes at the spot price of gold and sell them at the spot price of gold plus 3%. So if you're interested in gold buffaloes, please reach out to the shop. We have a number of them in stock. All right, platinum eagles, we are out of, but we do buy them at the spot price of platinum plus $50 per ounce. When we get them back in the shop live, we'll make them available. Coal silver dollars, I'm still working on them, folks. We are buying coals at $34 a piece right now. Once we get them live again, we'll be selling them at $37. Might be a couple days. Every time I get ready to sit down and plug through a bunch of them, I get busy with gold. So we're trying, folks. All right, junk silver, we buy it at spot minus $5 per ounce and sell it for spot minus $3.50 per ounce. Got some dimes and quarters in the shop, handful of halves. We got a bunch to process, but live in the shop, some dimes and quarters. We've been getting hit hard on this as of late. So we're talking 1964 and before silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Roosevelt dimes, Mercury dimes, Washington quarters, Standing Liberty quarters. Just make sure there's no slicks. What else? 1964 Kennedys, Franklin halves, and Walking Liberty half dollars. All right, junk 40, folks. We buy it at spot minus 6 and sell it at spot minus 4. This is 1965 to 1970 Kennedy half dollars, junk 40. Buying at spot minus 6, selling at spot minus 4. All right, generic silver. I got completely cleaned out of rounds yesterday. We have some 1 ounce bars left. We have some 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, a handful of kilo bars out of 50s and 100s. We buy these at the spot price of silver minus $2.50 per ounce and sell them for the spot price of silver minus $1 per ounce. If you have pieces that are larger than 100 ounces in size, we will buy them, but we got to reach out to the refinery first, see what they are paying for them. But if you have 100 ounce bars or smaller pieces, we will buy them at the spot price of silver minus $2.50 per ounce. All right, Silver Eagles. We are buying off-quality Silver Eagles at the spot price of silver and selling them for the spot price of silver plus $1 per ounce. These are for coins that have milk spots on them, surface abrasions, scratches, could be colorized. Definitely random, not solid dates, so you're going to get different dates here. Just materials that could be overtoned, scruffy, material that is not retail friendly. All right, if you're looking for retail friendly Silver Eagles, we do have some in the shop. We buy these at the spot price of silver plus 1 and sell them at the spot price of silver plus $3 per ounce. What are retail friendly Silver Eagles? These are coins that come in tubes of 20. Each coin in a tube is the exact same date. They do not have milk spots on them. They do not have surface abrasions on them. If you come bring them into the sell and we start going through them and we find milk spots on them, folks, they are going to get priced at the off-quality price point. So just keep that in mind. These are coins without milk spots and surface abrasions. They could be brand new tubes right out of a box, folks, and unfortunately they can still have milk spots on them. So just keep that in mind. All right. How do we accept payment? We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, personal check with an up to 2-week hold, and we take checks up to $7,500 in value. Scrap gold. We buy scrap gold at 90% of its value. So if you got old 8 karat, 9 karat, 10, 14, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry, we will turn that either into cash money for you at 90% of its value, or you can use that as a trade towards the purchase of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. So if you got old class rings, chains, earrings, bracelets, necklaces, stuff you don't wear anymore, you can't wear, you broke it, you outgrew it, one too many trips to Krispy Kreme, we will take that in 90% of its value. What determines the value? Well, the price of gold at the time of the transaction, the weight of the material, and also the purity of the metal. All right, we are also now taking scrap silver at 80% of its value. So we're talking about sterling silver flatware, hollowware, tableware, sterling silver tea sets, dishes, that type of material. We are paying 80% of value. What determines the value? Well, the purity of the metal, the price of silver at the time, and the also purity metal, the weight, of course, the weight. The weight determines the value. Also, if you want to send in world alloyed silver coins, we would take them at 80% of their value based on their purity, weight, and price of silver at the time of the transaction. It's not great, folks. I hate putting that price out there, but it seems like there's enough people that need or want to sell alloyed silver at this point that they're getting cranky that we weren't taking it. So we're putting a price out on there. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I totally 100% understand. All right, what are our shipping rules? All right, we have a minimum order of $3,000 to ship. Shipping is free. Handling is free. If you want to place an order or have questions, please reach out to info@igscoin.com to get that ball rolling. And we only ship to your local FedEx ship center, folks. We do not ship to hardware stores or Walgreens or Dollar Generals, just the local FedEx ship center. Unfortunately, sometimes these aren't also local. If the shipping center is too far away for you, I totally understand. I get it. But in 2025, shipping's not that secure anymore. So we have to cover our bases and make sure that we're doing everything as safe as we can and secure as we can for ourselves and you guys as the customer. All right. We appreciate all the business. We are Vermillion Enterprises, 5324 Spring Hill Drive in sunny Spring Hill, Florida. And we are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to noon. Hey, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later.